I thought we had another opportunity to kind of get away from us here at home, and weren't able to finish down the stretch, and free throws came back to bite us. We gave up too many threes today, and really had the game somewhat in control toward the end. And we gave up a three to a great player. We had a tough shot, missed an assignment, and got to overtime. I thought overtime we had a tough time. I thought we were a little gassed in the overtime, and they made their plays, and that was the game. But I thought we played extremely hard throughout. I thought both these young ladies played their hearts out, and we had great effort. So we were right there. So from that standpoint, I'm pleased. However, you need to come away with a win, especially at home.
I mean, obviously we don't want to miss free throws, but it's game time situations, and I think that as much as we practice them and as much as we shoot on the floor, it's just situational. And I feel like some games we're on and some games we're off, so it just comes with the day.
Steal the last three-point play. Did you kind of feel like that was something that could have kind of finally changed the momentum back to you guys?
The game was a great run. It put us up by 3, so it was a great play towards the end when it was a close game. It was amazing. They didn't know who to cheer for at times, but it's a great thing to have that big crowd. It gives us a lot of energy. It gives us hype. So it was amazing.
How close is it up top, and do you feel like these two teams bring out the best in each other when they go up against each other?
I think we do. Like Coach said, there was some plays towards the end. Well, really throughout the entire game, like he said, giving up the threes. So I just think that there's things that we need to improve on when we go back to practice. But definitely, DePaul's a great program, and when we meet them next time, hopefully it's different.
They're not next door, but it's a nice little rivalry in the Big East.
Yeah, I would say concerning the new conference, I think we definitely put a stamp as far as playing hard against each other and wanting to beat each other. So I believe it's always going to be a fight between us.
We've been very good usually at the end of games, closing games out. Today we weren't. So that's the difference. I mean, when Danaejah's on the line or Aliyyah's on the line, I expect them to close the game, and they've done that in their career, and they'll do it again. Today we just weren't able to do that, and then to foul somebody 90 feet from the basket to tie the game is not what you're looking for.
Justin, they asked them, I mean, the crowd today was pretty amazing, I would think, having 5,600 screaming kids cheering you guys on. What a neat feeling for you as a coach.
Yeah, the atmosphere was awesome. I mean, the kids were great. They seeing them dance and get ready for the game. It's what it's about, and they know who to cheer for. I don't believe it. They don't know who to cheer for. They know who to cheer for. But they were excited about the game. The game was close, which was good for them. But yeah, no, it was fantastic. I mean, they told us it was going to be sold out, and it was every bit sold out. And it's great for women's basketball. It's great for both teams to be able to play in that kind of atmosphere, and certainly gave us, short energy through the game. But they were great. It was a great feeling. I mean, it was probably as electric, but probably as electric as our tournament game here, with less people at the tournament game. But that was probably the best atmosphere I had seen in this place 2 years ago, and today was probably the best. I mean, they had 12 threes. We don't really do that. They scored 90 a game, so they can do that. But I thought, as you come out, we come out, we're talking, and we didn't do what we were supposed to do, and we gave a great player an opportunity to tie, or I should say, bring the game closer. And we let her get a shot. And but with all that being said, and the way that we had to play, we did everything we needed to, except for executing those last couple of trips to the line and then fouling somebody late. And credit to that kid who made the 2 free throws, in a tough atmosphere.
Look at Danaejah today. What did she offer you, and how do you think she performed today?
I thought she played well today. I mean, we thought maybe she could help us the way that she could match up a little bit. She's starting to improve, and again, I want to be able to play our bench, and at times we can, and I still not really sure all the time, how they're going to react. So it hurts us when I can. When you go to overtime and you've got to be able to play extended games, we all know that. So they're coming along, steadily improving. So I thought she played well for the time that she was in there. But a couple of things she's got to clean up, but she played hard.
First 2 years, is it neat having a rival in a sense with DePaul?
Yeah, I mean, they've won the last 3, so, I think we won the first 2 since I had started, but, so I'm hoping that it continues to be a rivalry and that we go back and forth. But I think, as I told our players, I mean, you look at the conference as a whole, and you look at, who's picked where, and we all know that, things happen throughout a year, and, but we also know that they're a team that's at the top and won it last year, so you got to go after them, and that's what we're shooting for. And today gave us a good barometer of what we got to be able to do and adjust. And just again, it's disappointing to play a solid game throughout and then be able to not close. And credit to DePaul obviously as well, because they really fought and kept going and were able to get back in the game. So yeah, you need that. In your conference, you need to have teams that are going to, have rivalries and that are going to improve and increase the level of play. And then every team that you play against, that they're coming after you when you're those guys. So, you always got to be sharp. And today was no different. And I thought both teams played extremely hard.